Yeah, unfortunately, Ross is fucking running around delivering water ice all throughout New Jersey today, so he can't join us. So you're just stuck with me today, but very much appreciate your time, man.
Oh yeah, of course, man. You guys are cool.
Very much appreciated. But yeah, I guess we'll just jump right into it, man. Speaking of cool, we got Matt, the SteamRolla Frevola, 8-2-1 UFC lightweight prospect, friend of the program, recurring guest. Welcome to the show, man. Thank you for joining us as always. Got a fight coming up, Frank Camacho, June 12th, Giles, Arizona. How we feeling?
Oh man, I'm feeling good. The fight's so close now. I'm just finishing this camp, finishing it strong, but staying smart and you know, gotta eat perfect right now and get my weight on point and get my body on point and I just gotta make it through these last couple days and then Tuesday next week we head to Arizona. I can't wait.
Hell yeah, man! And how excited are you to fight in front of fans again?
Oh, I'm so pumped, man. Once they started doing fans for these pay-per-views, I hit up my manager and was like, "We need to get on one of these." Like the energy. They were in Jacksonville for that first one. The energy was insane, and then they were in Texas for the next one. It was awesome, and
The Houston
now,
card looked nuts.
oh yeah, yeah. Now we get to go out to Arizona, which is awesome because I always wanted to go to Arizona, so this is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a fun place out there. There's a lot going on. And
Yeah.
then yeah, so you got Billy Q fighting after that. I know I was talking to Manimal. You got Manimal training camp coming up. You're a busy man these days.
Yeah, man, we're staying busy. It's starting to get nice out in Long Island.
That's
Summertime
right.
Long Island. We have a great time, and I'm glad I get this fight like June 12th. Go out there, handle business, and then come back home to Long Island and have some fun.
Yeah, get a nice little vacation, and there you go. And I'd say you've earned it after the last year.
Yeah, you know it, bro. You just got to go out there and handle business in Arizona.
Of course. So right now you're a minus 185 favorite against Frank. I know the last time we talked, you were a slight underdog against the Hot Man. I know you told us that you preferred being the slight underdog, so your pals could make some money here. So maybe what do we think? You think we can find a prop on how the steamroller wins this one? Get the people some plus money?
Yeah, I mean, finish, man. I'm going in there for a finish. You know, I got to get back to like finishing people, whether it be knockout, TKO, submission, whatever it is. Every time I fight, I'm always pushing for the finish, and I think that this fight it's gonna come.
Hell yeah, that's always what we're looking for. We know fans are always looking for finishes. Are they? Did they keep the new performance bonuses at 75K or is it back to 50
I don't know, but I hope so. That would
now?
like at least for the pay-per-views. I think they went back to 50 for the fight nights,
Right.
but hopefully it gets it back to 75K for those pay-per-view events. I mean,
Yeah,
he can afford it.
yeah, they can afford it. You could use a little 75K in your pocket. That doesn't sound so bad.
Doesn't at all.
No, so is there, not to give away too much of the game plan here, but is there, looking at Frank and studying the tape and preparing for him in camp, is there anywhere that you kind of feel that you have like a significant advantage going into the fight?
Um, I think that just the way I mix it up, Frank's a great fighter, but he uses boxing a lot, and then he doesn't really wrestle too much in his fights, but he does have a black belt in jiu-jitsu on the ground, but he doesn't seem to use it too much in his fights, and he likes to brawl and get into these crazy fights. But the way that I mix everything up and use every aspect of mixed martial arts, I think is my advantage, and I'm definitely going to use that.
Awesome, man. And so is there any part of you that's kind of happy? I mean, last time we talked, you were on a run of basically, three or four. They were just feeding you these kind of young, hype trained prospects. And obviously Frank's a guy who's a little bit more established, got a been around the block a little bit longer. Is that kind of does that feel like a step up to you almost?
Yeah, like I was supposed to fight Frank a year ago, like in June. So I already did that. I did a whole fight camp to train for him, and I was real excited for that fight. And then it got canceled like fight week because Billy Q had COVID. and
Right.
so yeah, yeah. So I've already done 2 fight camps for this guy. Frank's a good dude, but and he's a gladiator, and he's a warrior. He's an island warrior, and those are the kinds of guys I want to fight. He comes in there and he throws down. And when that first fight got canceled, I was bumming because I was really excited for the fight, and I was hoping that our paths would cross again. And I'm real happy that we got this fight booked because it's going to be a fan friendly fight. It's going to be an awesome fight, and I'm gonna go out there and finish him.
Hell yeah, that's what we like to hear. We can always look forward to a brawl. I feel like we've had some good ones the last few weeks. We had Burgos Barboza. We had guys just getting in there and letting the leather go. That's always what we want to see.
Oh yeah, it's been awesome.
So I guess I was just trying to think about like with like Manimal training camp and stuff like that. Obviously a lot of fighters these days are kind of personal training is a big part of how they kind of supplement their income and get there. So I guess do you and John have like a an ultimate goal for Manimal training camp, or is that just kind of like just a fun thing for everyone to do?
Yeah, we have fun with it. I'm always training people like in between fights, and but when I get a fight coming and I'm in my fight camp, I really got to focus on my training. But after the
Right.
fight, I'm always training my buddies. I'm always having fun helping the amateur guys on the team, helping any way I can. And then Manimal had these camps going, and I went to a couple of his camps, and usually he rents out a house upstate, and we make it into like a weekend, and it's a great time, and due to the pandemic and all this stuff, he wasn't able to get that house, and I was like, hey, I got a beautiful house in Huntington, right on the beach. Let's do a camp at my house. So then he started promoting it, and he's got a great clientele, and he promotes real well, and he set up these Manimal training camps at SteamRolla MMA, we're calling it, which is my front yard. and we
Love it.
just
Hell yeah.
yeah, we have a great day. We crush like 3-4 workouts, and then he's all we do a little sit down, talk about nutrition, and and then at the end, after like a full day of training, we fire up that barbecue, and we grill some steaks. We make some some sweet potatoes and some good food, and we all eat together. It's a full day of training, eating, and now it's getting nice out. We're gonna be jumping in the water, doing some swimming, pulling the mats out in the sun, doing some jujitsu. So it's just a fun day,
Hell
and
yeah.
it's open to anyone. One of the cool parts about it is we got amateur fighters that come, we got some pro fighters that come, and then we just got regular people, who just have never trained a day in their life, and they just are looking for a great workout, and they're looking to have some fun, and train with some fighters and learn some cool shit, and it's all different levels, and everyone's welcome, and it's always a good time. You got to come out next time, bro.
Yes, man, that sounds like a hell of a day. I was gonna say I was talking to Manimal and he was telling me that yeah, after this next fight you're gonna have one. I finally fucking I'm mobile again. I got the hips healed up now. I got a lot of promises that I made to fighters about training with training in various places that I got to keep. But yeah, it's time
There
to
you
cash
go.
those in. So we'll be there, man. Looking forward to it for sure.
Awesome,
That'll be
man.
good fun.
Definitely.
I think tomorrow actually I'm going down to Law to pick up tickets for Steve Lee's fight from him
Oh,
for June
nice.
18th. We're gonna the basement boys are gonna be out there being real obnoxious as always.
Oh, there you go. I'll probably see you there. When are you going?
Oh hell yeah. I think probably sometime tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, hopefully I see you, man. I'll be there.
Oh
I'm
hell
I'm
yeah,
hit I'm
beautiful.
hitting with Longo at 4 o'clock tomorrow, so he's gonna be crushing me.
Noted, noted. I would love to see that. That's iron sharpens iron right there. You and Ray.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think. There's not really. It almost feels like the team kind of, as far as Serra Longo goes, is in a little bit of a low right now as far as fights scheduled and camps. Like, you have your camp obviously, but it feels like, there was that spot a couple of months ago where like 4 or 5 guys fought fought in a couple of weeks, and then
Yeah,
I guess there's a little bit of a lull. So is that kind of like by design, or is that just kind of how things work out?
it's how things work out. It's always it's life. Like it's going good. You're busy, you're not busy, you're busy, you're not busy. But Marab had that big win, got our momentum going. Aljo had his surgery and he's on the road to recovery. Weidman's back on his feet. Um,
Dude, the
yeah.
videos Weidman's posting are, I mean, that man is inhuman. Inhuman.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's good to see down there with his family back on his feet. Road to recovery,
It's
and
crazy, man.
Aljo's coming back home. I think in the end of the week, so it'd be nice to have him back around and have him focusing on his recovery, get him ready to beat up Peter Yan. I think they're saying like November. So we're gonna be
Yeah, yeah.
we're gonna be picking
I've
up
seen
again.
October. I've seen November.
Yeah, and then
Beautiful.
Marab
That's
will
what
be
we
back in
love
there
to see. Yeah,
again.
I'm sure you guys will be staying busy.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then
Yeah, I
you know,
heard. I heard we might even see Al again soon.
yeah, yeah. Hopefully, man. He's definitely recovering as well. He's always had that messed up knee, but he's looking like he's
Yeah,
feeling better.
awesome. Well, hopefully we get to see him back soon. Yeah, hopefully we'll see all you guys in there soon. Racking up some W's, bringing them home to Long Island.
No,
Long Island's
exactly.
finest warriors. But
And we got
I
that
know
that
you
ring of
said
combat.
you got your COVID test for the fight. What's that?
Yeah, we got the ring of combat's coming back too, and we're definitely gonna have like a
Yeah,
bunch of our pro fighters fighting and getting back into that ring of combat. And we got
yeah,
so
man.
many
It's
fighters that
awesome to
are.
see.
Yeah, yeah. So many fighters are
It's
like UFC ready, but they just need those fights. They need to build those, get those wins under their records so that they could get, contender series fight or UFC shot. And now that the Ring of Combat's coming back, these guys are going to get these fights and be able to progress their careers. Instead of everything the world going on pause.
awesome to see regional MMA coming back to the island in New York in general.
Yeah,
So,
definitely,
so we
man.
got some guys coming up with fights out of the gym.
Yeah, yeah, we should have a few guys. There's so many good guys. You already know Steve Lee's getting the fight coming up. Pumi will be back in there soon. Charlie Campbell will be back in there. Dylan Montel will be back in there. Uh, you know, Kid Marvelous, Justin Montova will be in there.
Yes, sir.
Nazim Sadikov will be in there. Nas. Um, there's so many guys. Pompos be back in there soon enough. Dillashaw be in there soon enough. You'll see. Good things are gonna come.
Hey, I believe it. It's a deep list. It's a deep list with a lot of help, a lot of good coaches, a lot of good dudes in that room for sure. But yeah, it's definitely awesome to see regional MMA just kind of coming back. Not just in New York, but just kind of like around the country, and just seeing guys who aren't necessarily at that that level of the UFC, or even maybe some of like the really big regional promotions being able to kind of get back in the cage and get that experience and just get those fights, because that's that's all they need at the end of the day.
Oh, it's so important. Even these amateur guys, they're starting to, a lot of people couldn't fight for a whole year because of the pandemic, whatever. But now that these fights are coming back, so everyone's getting going again and getting fights booked, and it's looking good.
Beautiful. Can't ask for much more. Well, Matt, I know you said you got your COVID test for the fight. You've been very generous with your time as always. Very much appreciated. Again, June 12th. Make sure you catch that fight. You can catch Matt on Twitter at, was it Frevola Matthew, and on Instagram at SteamRolla Frevola.
Yeah, steamroll. Yeah, steamroll Frevola _ MMA.
Okay, we got, between the two of us, we got there.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, if you're interested in animal training camp, you're on the island, you wanna get fit with some fighters, some world class coaches. Hit up Matt, hit up John Beneducci, the Manimal. The Basement Boys will be there, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at the gym, man. I'll see you at ROC. we'll figure something out. But I can't wait for the fight, man. Very much appreciate your time as always.
Yeah, thanks, man. We'll talk soon.
No doubt, brother. Be good.
Later.